I wake up early in the morning.
If you follow this channel, you will already know that I have a new grill.
And if you don't follow, don't be disappointed, just drop a like and we're good.
But what you might not know is that I've been running many experiments on this baby already.
And cleaning a lot.
So today I'm going to teach you the best way to cook a brisket in a Masterbuilt digital charcoal smoker grill. And there is a few twists to this story. We will start the normal way. So go and get yourself a nice brisket like the one I have here in my favorite store, Broward Meat and Fish. With the prices of the meat the way they are right now, and if you live in South Florida and you haven't checked out this store yet, let me tell you, you are being left behind. They are selling real choice brisket for $4.99 a pound. Not like the other stores that you can buy it for the same price, but when you cut into it, it has less marbling than a car tire.
But you do you, boo-boo. I'm just the guy on YouTube telling you where to buy quality stuff for less.
In any case, this is what we got. A beautiful 13-pound brisket we are about to prettify. But first, let's trim it. After a good trimming is when brisket comes alive. Now is when we can see all the intricacies and marbling of this beautiful creation of God. That marbling, that grain, I can only imagine the way this is going to taste when I'm done with it. But let's continue. As a binder, we are going to use mustard. Yes, I found that the vinegars in the mustard adds a really nice flavor to the meat. And the oils allow the bark to get a little bit crunchier. Now comes the part that you have to sit down with yourself and take a decision. What rub are you going to add to your brisket? Are you going to create your own combination of salt and pepper? Or you are going to use a rub specially created for brisket with the approval of many people around the world and something that will never fail you? Of course, I'm talking about my friend Neil's Rub Brisket Rub. And of course, Neil, this will cost. Joke aside, this rub is magnificent for brisket. It doesn't only add an amazing flavor to the meat, but also helps with the creation of a nice smoke ring, very well appreciated for presentation. And once all that is done, comes the most important part of the cook.
Now I will set it on the fridge for about 8 hours with the rub on. I'm convinced that if you start your meat cold, it does create a better smoke ring.
Contrary to steaks, but if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense.
You allow your steaks to rest at room temperature in order for them to get an edge-to-edge color inside, right?
The same, but in reverse, happens to smoked meats. You want the smoke ring to be a different color than the inside of the meat.
So I put 2 and 2 together and boom! In any case, we will see if this theory is correct when we cut into the brisket. If it doesn't work, I know the comments is gonna become a living jihad.
But my mind can't get no rest.
Well, it is next day and it's early in the morning. The things I do for a good brisket. We will be cooking at 225 degrees, using charcoal and wood of course. For that, I will be adding these barrel woods I still have, as the flavors this wood adds to the meats are amazing. And if you like to experiment with these, I convinced them to give me a coupon code and leave it in the description of the video so you can save some silver. Once it is all done and ready, I will add the thermometer to the meat so we can monitor the process and set the brisket in the grill. The idea is to set it up halfway into the grill so the smoke can hit it pretty good there and leave it in there until the internal temperature gets to 170 degrees.
Now, there is something very important I need to tell you about this grill. This is a very sophisticated grill that can cook like a pellet grill but with charcoal and wood, making it the best of both worlds, as you can have a set and forget it smoker with more smoky flavor in the meat. But because it is trying to combine both ways into one, there is a little issue. Once you set your temperature, there is no way you can lower it down, meaning you can always go up in temperature but never down. So I'm taking advantage of this issue as I will be cooking the brisket in the first stage at 225, which is the lowest this grill can go. That will give it more time to smoke, which should translate in better smoke flavor.
After I take it out to wrap, I will crank the temperature to 275 degrees and finish my brisket that way.
And at that point, I don't really care much about the smoke. because the brisket is going to be wrapped and there is no way the smoke is going to get into the meat.
By cranking up to 275, I will also be gaining the time I might have lost when cooking at 225 before.
Now, let's just wait for it to come up to temperature. It is always recommended to use your hands when you are dealing with smoked meats, as if you use tongs or any other thing with hard surfaces, will remove the bark. So for that, I'm going to use these gloves here, which are going to help me with the heat, and also some nylon gloves so they don't get dirty.
Wrap the brisket however you like, just make sure you cover it all with paper. And to the grill we go again, this time at 275 degrees until the internal temperature gets to 206 degrees. And once the thermometer starts complaining to you, it is time to poke the beast. If it feels like there is no resistance at all, take it out. If not, just leave it there for 30 more minutes and check again. As soon as you feel it's ready, take it out and set it in a cooler or anything else you might have to rest. The idea of the cooler is for the meat to lose heat, but at a really low pace. So, if you don't have a cooler, just think on something else you might have that does more or less the same job. And after 2 hours, it is time to see if all that crap I talked about before made any sense.
Well, I've been down so long that my mind can't get no rest. No, no.
Man, this is Martin, my cousin Martin, and we're going to try this brisket. This is the first time he's going to eat my brisket. So let's see what he thinks about it. And Martin, as you guys can see, this is amazing. Look at the small ring on that, Martin. There you go. Go for it.
Okay.
Let's go for it. Man. This thing just melts in your mouth. You don't need teeth to eat this thing. This is amazing. This is crazy good. This is beautiful. And this is delicious, brother. All right, we got Miss Dina there with
Hello,
the cousin
everybody.
Again. She's going for the seconds. Martin, you're going for second.
Oh yes.
We're gonna go for second, for
better
third,
believe it.
for fourth.
All right, Miss Dina, give it a try and tell me what do you think about this brisket.
Okay, before I even try, let me tell you guys, the smoke ring is incredible.
It is great.
It is pure red. So
It
let's
is
give it a shot.
Great.
Oh my god. Oh. This is more than delicious, brothers and sisters.
It's almost stuff.
Amazing.
Whoa.
Amazing. I can't believe, seriously, the smoke ring. What happened here?
The new grill is kicking
Yeah,
butts over
the
there,
new
man.
grill
It's
is
looking
kicking butt.
amazing.
I love it. Love it.
Well, guys, let me ask you something. If we made you hungry, can you please hit us with the like?
Did we make you hungry? So do it.
Subscribe to the channel, share with your friends and family, and don't forget to share this video on social networks. That helps us a lot. That's all for today, and remember that I love you.
Mwah.
We love you.
too. See ya.